What's up, everyone? This is Disney Plus Deets, where we break down everything you need to know about your favorite Disney Plus movies and series. I'm Kenneth.
And I'm Marcellus, and not to toot our own horns, but we're pretty much the biggest Disney Plus fans out there.
No, let's do it. Toot toot, beep beep. That's right.
Let's get into it.
Pop quiz, Marcellus. If you were being chased by mobsters, where would you hide?
In my closet or maybe under my bed.
Okay, you wouldn't last a day, unlike Sister Mary Clarence in Sister Act, who hid out at a convent.
Today, we're off to the nunnery to tell you all about Sister Act.
And we are off to my happy place, my childhood. I love this movie.
Oh, beautiful San Francisco.
First of all, Sister Act has left an indelible mark on my life. We love Auntie Whoopi Goldberg.
Yes.
Here we go. Where to first, Marcellus?
We're going all the way back to the Renaissance days. Convents have always been for those dedicating themselves to a life of religious servitude, but they also served as safe houses, tucking away people who were in trouble. Who said convents were boring?
Not me. Turns out these same convents can provide the perfect ambiance for a great comic premise. If the one seeking refuge is Whoopi Goldberg as a nightclub singer on the run from the mob.
Ooh, those heels aren't slowing her down not one bit.
When your life's on the line, you gotta make it work. Academy Award-winning director Emil Ardolino immediately recognized the humor of the situation. I mean, who couldn't? A streetwise lounge singer, basically opposite of a nun. You know, this is nothing but comedy gold right here.
And she's forced to hide in a convent to protect herself from criminals, Ken. Nuns and criminals, that's a genius idea.
Absolutely.
Like, I love it.
Ardolino previously directed the box office hit Three Men and a Little Lady, another heartfelt 90s movie. Ardolino was a master of emotional comedy. I'm a sucker for Dolores' journey of friendship, love, and discovering her own self-worth, all in a place where she least expects it. It's truly moving.
Pull it together, Ken. We have a show to do.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Give me a minute. Okay. When life gives you angry criminals,
make friends with nuns and start a sing-along at a convent. Come through, proverbial phrases. Let's get into these characters.
Okay.
Ardolino cast the nuns as an ensemble that would work together, but made sure each nun emerged as an individual person.
Already an Oscar winner at the time of filming Sister Act, Whoopi would go on to voice Shinzi the hyena in Walt Disney Animation Studios' The Lion King, and was named a Disney Legend in 2017.
Sister Act was Kathy Najimy's first major role. She reprised her character as Sister Mary Patrick in 1993's Sister Act 2, Back in the Habit. She also starred in Hocus Pocus as Mary Sanderson.
Yes, the Sanderson sisters. We have to mention that. Kathy hit those high notes, those opera notes.
Those Sunday morning choir notes. Hallelujah. Ken, I not only grew up in church, but I used to direct the choir. I can hit those high notes.
Oh, I know. Marcellus can sing, y'all. And Madame Maggie Smith.
Oh, she's great.
She was flawless. I
Flawless.
loved how she was just trying to restrict Whoopi Goldberg's character throughout the whole
much.
film, but at the
So
same time,
much.
you know that she really had this genuine love for her. To calm her nerves while auditioning for Sister Mary Robert, Wendy McKenna surprised the casting team with 3 backup singers of her own.
McKenna said that she was so nervous she could barely get a sound out. She could sense people in the room feeling badly for her because of all the nervous giggling. And at that moment, she let out a high-pitched whistle and 3 backup singers hit the room and the music really kicked in.
Everyone just fell on the floor. They were laughing so hard she couldn't hear herself sing. It was really very exciting.
See, sometimes you gotta get creative, and she did what she had to do.
I'm not mad at her. If it had been my audition, I would have brought my own organ. Harvey Keitel.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
And you will recognize him from the National Treasure films.
And our very own National Treasure episode of Disney Plus Deets.
That's right. One of my favorite things about Sister Act is that the late Carrie Fisher, who played Princess Leia in Star Wars, helped rewrite this screenplay.
She is indeed a Disney legend. There was nothing that this woman couldn't do. Nope,
stop, no.
Uh-oh.
Leave that to Whoopi, who, by the way, did her own singing in the film. She said they worked on singing an hour every day for about a month, but she's still more comfortable singing in the shower.
I love Whoopi's voice. It's so rich, especially that part when she sang.
No.
Oh, really?
Let's just move right along.
Let's talk about Whoopi's outfit. She said that wearing the nun costume made her life quite simple. These outfits are very hot. Even still, she was better off than the other actresses. She wore jeans underneath. They had to wear traditional undergarments.
Okay, the jeans underneath definitely explains her range of movements here.
Generally, nuns don't do any extraneous movement in their habit. Their hands are actually quite still and usually at the side. They also must lift aside the back panel or scapula whenever they sit.
Whoopi missed that memo. Look at her.
Double dutching and stuff. You better get it, Whoopi.
Oh, Ken, can I tell you, this part got me so much because when they all sat down and they got that food, I remember thinking, that's all? You know, I need to eat. Among the numerous locations used in this film are the Hollywood United Methodist Church, which provided the convent interiors, St. Paul's Church in the Noe Valley of San Francisco, which doubled as St. Catherine's, and Fitzgerald's Casino, which played host to Dolores' Lounge Act in Reno.
And I love how the production even hired a professional lookalike to play the Pope.
There is no question why this film was one of the most financially successful comedies of the early 1990s, grossing more than $231 million worldwide.
If you have not seen Sister Act, do yourself a favor, grab some popcorn, and watch this perfect movie.
It's literally a film that will always be engraved in my history.
A classic.
Take care of yourselves and the planet, and we'll see you next time. Marcellus and Ken signing off.
Marcellus, are you going to join the convent? Oh, no, probably not, because you can't eat whatever you want, huh?
Nope, can't do it.